Welcome back to Aileen's story on Fire Nation, and this is Project Zomboid, where we're currently at day 25 in 5 hours. I was just doing a little bit of reading, letting the game load in. I need to get some crates going so that I have a spot to put all of my guns and ammo and organize it. So, and also we just need to do some more building around here for security purposes. Let's go ahead and crank the generator on. We have got a bunch of gas now. We can actually fire this bad boy up. Bada bing. That way we'll have light to build as well. Still waiting on the rain for my crops so that I can run out there and plant some, I think, more watermelon, sunflower seeds, and some other goodies like that. So we're going to need, let's put our crowbar over here. This is just kind of where my daily items and weapons have been going, because I don't really have a whole lot of organization. And then not the pickaxe. We're gonna need something to take down trees with. I know I have some hatchets. There's one. Oh, you know what we should do though, actually, to help level our skill is, oh no wait, I already do. I have flint over here. Yes. Okay, cool. Can't remember what I need to nap flint flakes. Stone hammer, napping tool, stone. Okay. And I know I broke my stone hammer, but didn't I have, maybe I can use the club hammer. I swear I made, oh, there's another hatchet. I swear I made a stone chisel. Did I not? I also have a mason chisel there. That's okay. You can use a short bat to nap with and not a club hammer. Alright, we're gonna have to get a stone hammer made. That's fine. I need some more stone up here anyways. Let me just drop this club hammer off. We'll make some stone axes. I'll have to collect some sheets from some houses nearby. I have some rags, but not a whole lot. I also need to pick a bunch of thread so that I can get to leveling up tailoring even more. Have we read the next tailoring book? So no, we haven't. Let's grab, we can find another one. Oh, there's written right there a large stone here, because we'll need one stone for napping or to make a stone hammer, and then even more stone blocks for projects that we're going to be working on. There we go. Let's get this inside, break it down. I might have even had some stones left over here. I just wasn't paying attention, but either way, we need a bunch. Oh, I need the club hammer for the rocks. Okay, that makes sense. I would like to make some stone walls. Since we're right by the river, clay is easy to come by. All right, let's break this down and then drop those. Now we can nap our flint flakes. It's really loud. Tosso's on the ground. I'm gonna see if I have any more, and then we'll need to go outside and get some tree branches. I think I might have some more flint flakes around here. All right, cool. So I've got 12 flint flakes, and I made a couple more ropes. All right, I've got rags in there to use. Perfect. Let's grab any more ropes we can. Oh, I have a ton of ropes here. Never mind. So let's untie these and just rip them up for more rags to make more stone axes. And rip you. Cool. And then these ropes can go in my backpack. Grab one more. That's probably more than the van can even hold, worth of 4 log stacks. I would love to be able to find me, let's leave this club hammer here and these rags. I would love to be able to find me a wood axe or potentially make one. So now we need tree branches, which I'll probably have to pluck from the ground, at least until I can get one tree chopped. Ooh, did I leave any over here? No. Let's see if we can find a tree branch really quick. Alright, there's a zombie over here. I was just turning on my foraging in this little field over here, seeing if I can find some tree branches, but no luck. Also, I am stuck with not being able to discard foraging items when I pick them up. You know, you right click and you can go to discard. That is not an option in this beta that I have set the game to. Where? Come on, tree branch somewhere. there's one. I see a couple up here in this little clearing here. Gotta be careful because there might still be zombies around this area. Most of them, however, are down over by Stindos. And what I want to do is gather up all my guns and ammo from that pile of crates that I have and set up something so I can tell exactly how much I have. Like set up a big area with them all in one spot instead of just being thrown between 6 or 7 crates. I'm also going to take a large stone while I'm out here and equipped it in both hands if I can. Nope. I'm gonna have to move these into my backpack and try that. Oh, is my backpack full? Oh, I forgot to drop the ropes off. No! Cool, so I've dropped my ropes off. I just need to throw this grasshopper in a trash can. So pretty much when I go to forage, I'm gonna have to put everything I don't want into my backpack and then trash it. And everything I do want into my main inventory so I can just come and transfer all real quick. So let's delete all that. Also, there's apparently a basement. We have enough to make 2 stone axes real quick. Oh yeah, basement in the police station that I didn't know about. And also the rear seats are separated in vehicles, so I could have been driving around that police vehicle for a while and there be loot in the back seats that I didn't know about. You have to actually manually hop into them, into the back seats to see. Let's fill up our water real quick. Since we have the generator running, we'll probably cook her up a decent meal today. God, there's so much loot everywhere that we need to go around and round up. For now, though, I kind of want to work on taking care of the base. You know what? This group of trees, they're too small. Let's just drive the van. We can pretty much go straight with this bad boy and grab that large stone that we picked up and put it in one of the seats. Oh god, I almost hit that. I didn't know that dumpster was right there. Jesus. Woo. It clipped into existence very quickly. Yeah, here's that large stone I wasn't able to grab because I had all the ropes. Can I put you now? Yes, front right seat. Cool. And then close that. And then we'll back the van up to a group of trees over here. I've got my ropes in the back ready to grow. Ready to go, not grow. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. And this backup alarm will hopefully drag anything out of the trees. So I'm just gonna sound it for a little while and then sit here and speed up time for a bit. I don't think anything's coming out to greet me. There might not be any zombies here. So let's go ahead and open the trunk. I didn't mean to close it. It is getting rather late too, so we might only be able to take down a tree or two, but we can leave the van here. Awesome. I was able to get down 1 tree, which means a lot more tree branches for stone axes. For now, I'm just going to be grabbing the saplings and the tree branches. I'm going to leave my axes here and drop this other one and then come back tomorrow. I'm going to leave the van here as well, and we'll come back tomorrow and gather up all the wood and stuff like that. Let's go make some more stone axes and cook ourselves up a decent meal for the night. I think she's earned it with all the stuff she's been doing lately. I also need to dismantle a bunch of stuff in here too, just to get rid of it. And then we can use the planks and nails from taking all that apart. All right, so let's see. Let's make our stone axes. Oh, I need my rags, which I've got right here. Let's just grab half of those. I'm going to favorite this. Hopefully soon we'll find ourselves a wood axe or even the head to a wood axe and we can make it. There we go. There's 5 more stone axes. Now let's just toss those in the middle of the floor real quick. Put our rags back and then grab something to cook ourselves up some food. Are my cooking pots or roasting pans in here? There's a cooking pot. Let's grab that. Fill it up with water right here. I'm going to use up these water dispensers and then move them out of here since I have an operational sink. Also, I wanted to build more rain collectors and potentially a sink maybe out here, or just put it above this bathroom and then come and plumb the bathroom. I think that would be a pretty good idea. All right, so let's go in here. Let's look for stuff that might be perishable. like jars of, yep, jar of broccoli. Let's open that. And 3. Hopefully this uses it all up. No. Dang it. Alright then. How much is left in here? Still 33? Wow. Let's just... No, we'll save it. I'll put it in here. Did I just try and open that window? Yeah, we'll put that in here. I need to get rid of the rotten foods and stuff. I forgot I had those in there. Let's also put some beans in here because I saw that we had, yep, kidney and split peas. We'll just do 3 kidney beans and call it at that. Oh, I can't. All right. Well, cool. I'm not going to add... Actually, I will add salt. Salt's one of those things where you can't just directly eat it like marinara. Salt and soy sauce. I don't see soy sauce. Me having to be eating something like that. I don't have an oven in here yet. And my electrical's almost level 2. So we're going to have to cook this bad boy on the barbecue for now. Did I not put matches in here? So this has 57 on it, which is pretty good. Now I've got to track down an ignition source. I would like to save the lighters for leveling up my maintenance. I know I have some matches. There we go. And we'll store these in the Charky barb. I need to get my electrical up. We should go around the school and take apart electronics. Alright, light fire, twigs, and a matchbook. Don't need to use up my rags if I don't have to. Well, that's another thing. We can bring more twigs back here for ignition. We can take these rags out. And we'll cook that bad boy up. Put these rags back in here. And while that's cooking, let's consolidate all this thread if we can. There we go. And that didn't take too long, so I know that's not done out here yet. What are we at? Okay, almost there. And we'll take that out and put you out. There we go. Vegetable and bean pasta soup. Or stew. 74 on it. That's all that matters. Let's go ahead and eat half that bad boy. And we'll put the other half in the fridge and have it for breakfast. Also, I need to take out anything in here that's not fresh. So let me do that, and I'll probably see you guys in the morning. And good morning, survivors. Woke up 20 minutes before our alarm. I have almost finished pottery 1. Let's eat our stew and then go turn our generator off because I don't think we need to be really running it. The only things that are left in here that say fresh... Oh, I missed the cheese. We need to get rid of that. Let's eat the rest of this. Bada bam. Full up. Hell yeah. That is now full, so we'll have to start adding to the secondary crate for food. Hey, didn't I just put this away in here? I must have canceled the action. Let's top our water off because we're going to have a long day of chopping. Get a bunch of wood over here. So let's just turn this off real fast. Bada bing. I'm glad I moved this dumpster up here. It looks nice. Grab our stone axes out of here. We'll attach one to our back and equip one so we're not ridiculously heavy. That, I guess, helped a little bit. Maybe we should put one in our backpack. That should drop us down to the next level. There we are. Now it's not quite as bad. Make our way back over to that grove of trees we were taking down. I also want to collect saplings for making long sticks so that we can eventually get our leather drying rack up as well. Let me just double check on that. Medium leather drying rack, and let's favorite that. Twine, 6 long sticks. Okay, that's not too bad. I've already got 1 sapling in there, and I could go around and take apart rakes and stuff like that as well. Alright, I'm gonna use up all of these and see how many trees we get taken down. Okay, so I've taken down as many trees as I could with the axes that I had. Used them all up, even the ones I left here on the ground last night. Yeah, I might collect the sharp flint flakes that we have on the ground that are still good. I don't know, I think I'll be able to find even more flint. And the more flint I find, the more skill in masonry we get up, so I might just go and delete all of these that are here that are of no use to us anymore. Open this up. 70, so we'll be able to fit quite a bit of these in there. 24. Let's grab you, and we'll grab another one. Took down a fair amount of trees. Full-size trees with those, what did we make? 7 stone axes, I think we had. So, not bad at all. Oh, I forgot to take the stone. Oh, no, wait. We haven't been back home with the van. I was gonna say, I could put another 4-log stack in the seat, but we have the large stone in there, which is fine. We need that too in order to start getting masonry up even further. So 48. Ooh, this one was only a 3. Oh, there's another one over here, and that one was a full tree. Cool. Pick this last one up. Yeah, I want to build some walls in the bottom floor and get that ready for conversion into a garage where I can work on stuff. All right, so that's now full. And I believe this is only a 2-seater. Yeah. We can't fit anything there. How much does it? It weighs 12. Ah, dang, that sucks. This is why I need a step van with the good amount. I'm gonna leave my ropes here of storage for the back. Oh, what do I do? I'll have to leave this 4-log stack here because I want to take back all of these saplings. And, of course, we need more tree branches for making more stone axes. I'll have to go out and get some flint, too. I know I found an area, and I marked it in West Point that had a bunch of flint deposits. And if I remember right, it wasn't too far from home. So that's 5. I have 1 sapling at home, so that's already enough to make our large, or our medium, sorry, drying rack. I just need to turn them into long sticks, and I'm gonna grab as many tree branches as she can carry. That's the second meta event that's happened since I've been down here. Grab a few more tree branches. Game's really trying to call zombies in and attack me. I've been pretty careful while I'm chopping. I'll do about 3 swings, sped up by the first speed up time factor. And then I'll do a complete circle and check out my surroundings and then repeat that. Also, I turned the AC on because it's rather hot out here. She was starting to get covered in sweat. If you spend too much time like that, you run the risk of getting sick, and I don't want to get sick. So I have the AC blasting cold air. Because she gets pretty swampy. Chopping down trees in almost 80-degree weather. All right, I think that's perfect. Let's bring our tree branches upstairs, and then I'll get to moving the logs. So if we secure underneath us, so where no zombies can get to me, I could just back the vehicle up there, move the logs like 2 feet, and then have a chest down there with a saw in it, and process logs down there where I actually need them. I won't have to bring them up here into a safe area. I mean, we could do a few log stacks just to get the project up and running. That way I don't have to bring logs up here at all. All right, and now long stick times 6. This will give us a little bit of carving experience. And that's carving too. Heck yeah. I didn't realize I was that close. And these I'll store in here. And then I was thinking I might use this little room over here. Ooh, I already busted out the door, huh? I'll have to set up the drying rack in an enclosed environment so it stays warm. All right, let's get some water. Fill up all our bottles here. Go downstairs. Is there anything else I can drop? Not really. I have a whetstone on me. Yeah, I don't need to sharpen my blade. Thankfully, I've been able to keep finding small paring knives and stuff, so that'll keep me from using my handy knife. As long as... Huh. I wonder what she was going for to sharpen with. That doesn't have any condition loss. And the paring knife doesn't have any condition loss. Was it the scissors? Oh, it was probably the scissors. I need to unfavorite those and go put them in my tailoring box. What I like to do is unpack the paring knife so it stays in my main inventory, That way, when I go to queue up some crafting, she will automatically go for that paring knife and not the handy knife that's in a sub container on me, if that makes sense. The game will automatically go to the fastest available tool to be used for that crafting. Let's drop those. I do have some planks up here, but not near enough for what I'm wanting to do. I think first though comes more storage. Actually, you know what? No, because I could just go and grab crates that I've found, and instead of building them, use my resources for security to make doing this process even easier. 2 p.m. so we might run out of light in the middle of this. Let's go ahead and queue it up. So also help our carpentry. Yep, there we go. And I don't believe I have the next carpentry volume, carpentry 3, but I am going to check before I start building stuff, just in case. Got my toy planes here. Found 2 of them so far. Star pillow. Heck yeah. What do I have? Oh, I do have carpentry 3. All right, so I need to read that immediately. So I'm gonna go out here, sit in one of these chairs in relative safety. I don't think there's another way up here that zombies can get to me. I could be wrong about that, but I'm gonna read this and try and see when I'm done. And good morning, survivors. All right, so I finished carpentry 3. Not only that, but I also finished pottery 1 and masonry 3. That was a long reading session, so we're good to go on those now. Now what I want to do, I need to get my electrical up to level 3. I really do. Do I have electrical volume 2? I think I do. Yes, I do. I'm not going to start building yet, but we have all of that here to do that. Now what I think I want to do, hold on. I want to get a weapon, go take out some zombies, collect watches and electronics. So let's put this on our back. Let's use up this katana too. I kind of want to save that as a trophy. You know what I mean, man? I mean, it's so hard to, what do I need to upgrade the bat? Maintenance level 4 and a hand drill. I know we have a hand drill. Hold up. That would be a grand weapon to go and take out some zombies, probably down over by Stendos. It seems I don't actually have a hand drill. Surprising. I know I've found one. I guess I just thought I had it already and didn't pick it up. Well, we've got a crowbar. I've got extra crowbars as well. We'll have to make that modified baseball bat after we find said hand drill. I don't think there's anything else you can use. Let me see. Hand drill, possible items, no. Alright, then what we'll do now, move our flashlight. Yeah, I took all the loot out of all these vehicles. Let's go over to the garage looking areas, or garage having areas more accurately, because I'm pretty sure I had found a hand drill in one of these. Let's just search, see if we can track it down. Nope, I definitely missed my proximity loot. It makes it so easy to find stuff instead of having to doom scroll through all the inventories. Get out our crowbar. We'll go further afield. No need to waste gas if we have our Lamborghinis. Also, I'm sure these zombies have been slowly making their way up to my neighborhood, and I want to get this housing area cleared out so that I can come over here and farm electronics after I tear up everything in the school. Right now, though, garage hunting. In fact, didn't this basement have crates with tools? Is that what I remember? Any watches or cameras? No, nothing. Generator in here. Old mate was checking it out before I blistered him in the back of the head. A watch on you. I will take this steel. For sure. Nothing in there, eh? Let's go check out this basement. I know one of these, it wasn't this one. What was down here? Okay, yeah, no. Wasn't that one. I feel like I found more than one basement. That was a tool basement. Have I ever even been in this house? Maybe not. I don't remember, and I haven't been marking places off, so I'm completely lost on what I've already looted. He tripped me, you saw it! Son of a baconator. Let me get my crowbar out. How dare you make me trip and lose my wizard hat? Honestly, I saw him right before I ran into him, but I just made the decision to sprint past him so that I would shoulder check him and not be stopped. Ooh, here's some basements I haven't been into. You know what I mean. Some garages. You know what? Why do I even bother? It's just faster to break it and then open it. Want to make sure. I hate this corner because you never know when you jump in there. There could be a zombie hiding there. Mechanics 3. I already have that though. File. I don't think I have a metalworking chisel, and I'm pretty sure even if I do, I can melt that down. Nuts and bolts. Ooh, hatchet there. A nail. Another long stick. Just need a hand drill, man. Give corners wide berths. The new rule I've made up for myself, and I keep ignoring it. Medical coat. Ooh, scarf and a padded jacket here. Come on, man, where are all the hand drills at? I know I have carpentry chisels. Let me mark this. I think there might also be another spot that I marked for winter clothes. Actually, let's do this in green. Just do winter, and we'll put an exclamation point right there. Flushing tool in the garbage, and a VHS. Some scrap metal in here. Need to come back. Strangely true. No. Don't want it. We could go across the street here. I haven't hit these. Ooh, another basement. Haven't hit these yet. Another little blue portable generator. Remove broken glass. Oh, what a trap. Rope, medium handle, pliers. Can I fit these? Yes. I want more nuts and bolts. Definitely. Hop on in. Garbage bag, nothing. Come on, I just need a hand drill, please. Ah! Check out this basement real quick, if it's unlocked. There we go. Get out our flashlight and our hammer. Ooh, you know what? Let's not be right there. Put this in belt right to save some space. There we go. Go down here, readied up. Yep, exactly. There's a zombie inside above me as well, so let's make this quick. Pretzels. Okay. There was some sheet metal scrap in there that I probably would have taken, but not while that zombie's potentially coming down the stairs behind me. I don't want anything to do with that. Nothing in the mailboxes. Man, I know I've found a hand drill. I know I have. And I just didn't pick it up. Alright, this will be the last. Ooh, another gold generator. The last garage I checked. Disposable camera. We'll take that. Another long stick. I can't fit. Leather gloves, large hook. There's so many large hooks. A full backup battery. How are our leather gloves? Ooh, they have a hole in them, so we'll be taking those too. We'll need to patch them up. Alright. Yeah. Sadly, no hand drill. I really wanted to make that baseball bat and go down to Stendos. That was my initial plan, but after I found that I didn't have one, you have to do this instead. I will take that power bar. Put you in there. Alright, let's see. Nope. Dang it, man. Is there anything in this cardboard box? No. So there's these two that got beat down. And I know I've looted these before. This might be where I found the hand drill. Ah, there it is. Hell yeah. Now we can make the baseball bats. Also, I'm taking that flashlight. Yes, I knew I had found one. But much like all the time, I find stuff that I think I already have. So I don't grab it. And then I get home and I go to craft something with that tool that I need. And I find that I didn't actually have it. So let's go back home. We can make us up one modified baseball bat and a couple crates. And then I need to go through and organize stuff. Hand drill straight into the tools box. Yeah, like I don't need all this in my tools box. I'm gonna have like one crate area for food, one crate area for crafting components, a crate out here for steel and stuff that I can melt down, and the furnace and forge respective tools. And then I'm gonna have a crate area for guns and ammo, and a crate area for tailoring, which is this one right here. Let me take those long sticks out of there. And we'll just drop these on the ground since we have so many of them. I have more inside of my crates over here as well. Grab our hand drill real quick. Now I know right where it's at, and I can grab it as soon as I need it. And go to this. Metal bolt, or make bolt metal bat. And I can make 2 of them. These are excellent long blunt weapons. And our long blunt skill is at level 5. Wow, hell yeah. So now we can kind of retire the crowbar. Let's attach that to our back. This one can go, you know what? They last pretty long, so let's just put it up. Equip that and put this here. Actually, can I see a comparison on damage? Oh yeah, this does much more damage. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. If you find yourself enjoying the content, leave a like and consider subscribing. You're one click away from joining the Fire Nation Army. Together, we will rule the apocalypse of Knox County. Right now, it's Aileen Elliott's time in the spotlight. A Taylor fighting to survive. Her friends, neighbors, co-workers, and family have been turned into brainless, flesh-eating sacks of crap. She's currently survived 28 days, 5 hours, 483 bambines dispatched. I know it's not a lot right now. I've been focusing a lot on crafting and building. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day out there, all you beautiful people.